What's up, guys? It's Stealth here, and I'm back in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We just got past these droids over here, and now we're heading to this main droid controller.
You're getting close to something big. I think it's the main ventilation shaft. If so, the central droid controller should be somewhere nearby. Keep an eye out for it. I'm picking up a lot of droids. If you still have a mining energy shield, I'd equip it and switch it on.
Alright, I got it. See? Like you said, main droid controller, right here. Okay. Can I open this? My security skills are so good. There's a security tunneler in the thing that needed security. Alright, I could have unlocked the cylinder too if I wanted. I don't have enough spikes though. Fuel containment functions, shut those down. Alright. And main functions. Cult droid command functions. Check the schematics. Let's raise the temperature in the tunnels to blind their sensors so they can't see us. Yes. And alright, the sensors have been disabled. That means they can't see us. Very, very good. They were about to drill holes in me. Haha, not this day. Not this day. I could probably pull off criticals on all these fools. There we go. Check the corpse. An energy shield. I don't need the mining shield anymore. Let me equip the energy shield. And I have a melee shield. It's very weird for me to have a melee shield this early, because there's really no point in me having one. All these droids use are lasers. I mean, they can smack you if they feel like it, but they typically don't. They typically prefer just shooting you. Ah well. I'm not gonna complain. Hey, get back here. Yeah, that's the one bad thing about trying to kill these guys, is that they just want to walk around and do their own business. I mean, they know something's hitting them, but they can't defend themselves. Kinda sad, really. And alley-oop. No you don't. Oh, come on. Get back here. This guy's broken. Got a spike in some components. I like it. I'll leave that droid alone. Medpack. Medpack's good. Medpack's real good. Come on. Oh, I didn't kill you? There we go. I'm just waiting to see if he has anything on his body. Nah, he doesn't. Hold still. There we go. And... alright, cancel combat. Nothing on him. Alright, let's get through the security door. Alright. What have we here? Broken droid. Some parts and some components. And a mine. Lots of mines, actually. Let's take these mines. I'd love to sell these things. That should be all the mines for this area, if I remember right. And around the corner... a heavy mining laser, energy shield, cardio regulator, basic ion... There's a lot of stuff on that dude. Heavy mining laser. Industrial mining laser sequencer also to fire multiple beams in short succession from dual power packs. Bulky but effective heavy weapon. I prefer the elegance of a rifle. That's just me. See, they used to classify that weapon as like a heavy weapon, but no longer. They're just all bulked up as blaster rifles now, which kind of irks me.
Yeah, picking up some strange readings. What are you doing down there?
Trust me, whatever you detected, it's probably my fault.
The containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need to get out of there before they vent fuel to the surface of the asteroid through the tunnels.
How much time do I have?
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift to the fuel depot, but not for much longer. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section now to keep the blast from spreading. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick, because where you are is going to get real hot real soon.
Lucky for us, it's okay. Recover the mine, because I'd rather not get blown up to smithereens while I fight these guys. Even though these are just sonic mines and they just make me deaf. Still, wouldn't want to go through that. Hello. Goodbye. I believe the maintenance droids, though, I don't think those guys are blind. Come on, hit you. There we go. Sonic grenade. Minor sonic detonators. I think the only difference between the detonators and the grenades is that the detonators are not as powerful. This place has seen better days for sure. Oh my goodness. Alright, this thing isn't gonna... Let's use a minor mine. A minor mine. Alright. How much dough do I have? 681 credits. It's not as much as I thought I did. Oh well. Train stamina. Let's see, I want to shoot that guy in the face. Yay! Let's get our wisdom up to 15. I think 15 is a good number. I like 15. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's in the 4s. Feats. I get 2 this level, right? Let's get increased force regeneration and increased vitality points. I can get mobility. I can get stealth run. Ooh, I could get precise shot. Precise shot's a very good feat tree to have if you are a ranged character that's fighting against Jedi or Sith, because it allows you to resist their blaster bolt deflection, which, as a Jedi, you love it, but as a guy who's not a Jedi, it's kind of sucky. Let's get... I got stunned and I'm going to get Effect Mine, because I'm going to need Effect Mine sooner or later. There we go. There's 3 of these dudes. I almost want to just throw a grenade and be done with it. Come on. Set detonator. Alright, we're out of there. Epic rollout. That's a body. Upon closer inspection, I can tell this body is very dead. Hello.
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
How do you know me? I'm not your master.
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
You also look suspiciously a lot like a certain, homicidal droid that loved to call organics meatbags. Not that my character knows that, but we know that. Never mind that. How did you get here from the Harbinger, and how did I?
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current situation.
Why don't you tell me anyway?
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
How did I get from the Harbinger to here?
Recitation. Following the unusual set of coincidences that led to the cascade failure in the Harbinger's systems, we were boarded by a small freighter with unknown ID codes. It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have survived, Master.
Uh-huh. Any idea what had attacked the small freighter?
Evaluation. Master, I do not know. Judging from the damage, it had been attacked by a much larger vessel. And when it attempted to escape the Harbinger with you on board, it was fired on again. Addendum. It does seem odd that such a small vessel has a high probability of attracting the attention of much larger vessels. Not a welcome trait in a freighter, to be sure.
Alright. Why would they take me on board?
Explanation. I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon Hawk. Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
So why did the Ebon Hawk come here?
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that point, Master. Suffice to say that once we arrived at this floating rock, our situation became much clearer.
Alright. What happened once the ship arrived?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi.
Alright, well how did they find out I was a Jedi?
Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Wait a second. That information wouldn't have been in core word databases. Only in Jedi archives.
Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function to know such information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
Alright, whatever. So what happened with the miners when we arrived?
Answer. All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi, Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this.
Then what happened?
3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures. resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
Alright, what happened to the rest of the miners?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
What do you mean by that?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Are there anybody left alive there?
Answer: I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosions would find themselves in a gas-filled death trap.
I need to get there to rescue them.
It is unlikely any miners remain alive. As I said, the dormitory has been cut off from the rest of the facility, as has the hangar bay. There is no escape.
There must be another way to reach the dormitory.
Theory: you could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous, and I do not wish to see you damaged.
Alright, listen up, buddy. I just fought a bunch of droids in my underwear, went down into mining tunnels after finding clothing, disarmed a bunch of mines, hunted down more droids, especially some that could blow up in giant mines that if I missed a shot or anything like that, I could have set off an explosion that could have turned the entire space around the planet into a minefield. And you're lecturing me about dangerous? You're silly. Look, those miners could be hurt or in danger. We need to make sure they're alright.
Warning, Master. Continued exploration of this facility may place you in unnecessary danger. I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this pointless conversation.
Too bad. I'm gonna find them and you're gonna help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master, but there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock is sealed by a code.
Alright, so how do I get the code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master, but I am afraid that it will do you no good.
What do you mean by that?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice-printed musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
But you do know the code.
Condescending explanation. Oh yes, Master. The code is Maintenance Control Voice Print ID R1B5. But unless the maintenance officer speaks the code, it is useless.
Then how do I bypass the voice print?
Answer: Master, you cannot. You are trapped here just as I am. There is nothing to do, except patiently wait for whatever the future has in store for us.
I'll be going then. Let's see what I can get off the maintenance officer. Alright. Check out these broken droids. Some components. And there's a little cylinder here. A sonic imprint sensor. Oh, you can record playback stuff with that. Let's create stuff. Oh right, I have an expanded version of the workbench. So, this is all from mods and stuff like that. So if you're wondering why in the world this all looks like this is why. These are mods. I could even make lightsabers. However, I will not make a lightsaber until I actually build one as part of the quest. Because I feel that would be cheating. That's just me, though. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I can make this. I'm going to make that. That's the thing I'm going to make. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make, ooh, a Rylith power cell. Like that. Amplifying chamber is also good. Have the ion. I need an ion cell and an Ingridium grip. I can make lightsaber parts, but again, I could even get... Oh, this adds lightsaber stuff. That's pretty darn cool. That's pretty darn cool. Alright. Do I want a blaster rifle or field survival pistol? Let's go with a rifle. Create that bad boy. Do I have enough for the robes? I have just enough for robes if I wanted to make them. I kinda want to make them, but I think I want to hold off on making those till later. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, let's upgrade stuff. Blaster rifle. Oh, I need to make a sword. That's the thing. I need to make a sword. Fiber sword. I do not have enough repair. I need one more repair. No! Is there any item I can equip? Upgrade sword. Dang nabbit, there's nothing I can do. Longsword it is. Oh, that's edge and grip. I can't do anything else with it. Alright. No. Back to main menu. Here we go. Let's get a Biorestorative Underlay Mark II. I can't add the cell, but I can add the edge and the grip. And that's just gonna have to do. As for the rifle, I'll add the amplifying chamber, the accuracy scope, and the Rylith power cell. And that's everything. Let's swap this out for a longsword, and this one for a rifle. Blaster rifle. It's not as nice looking. Neither is this. But I'll have to do. So, let's talk to the HK droid a little bit more.
Greeting.
So, what's the body over there? It's number 5.
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him proved useless. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of asteroid rock.
Did he say anything at the end?
Recitation? Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were...
5 droids, burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, some with it! Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Wait. If you can play back his voice, can't you speak the voice code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be in violation of the ethics programming most droids are believed to possess. I am afraid there is nothing that can be done.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, the fact that you can make voices is pretty impressive. What would it sound like if you did speak the code of the console? You know, just hypothetically speaking.
Proud answer, Master. I believe my vocabulator is working adequately enough to accommodate your request. A recitation.
Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5.
There. Was that sufficient, Master?
Perfect. I think it's all I need.
Confused query. I am sorry, Master. Were you speaking to yourself?
Nope. I'm just gonna go. Alright, there we go. That saves me a lot of running around. That's going to be it for this part, guys. When we return, we're going to head out there, unlock the door to the airlock, after also unlocking a door to the administration area. And then we are going to go and save the miners if we can. See you in the next video, guys.